What we're doing here today is changing the oil on a Harley Davidson Dyna model. This happens to be a 2003. You're going to need 3 quarts of oil, a oil filter wrench, new oil filter, drain pan, and some rags. Okay, you'll need a 5/8 inch wrench, and we'll turn that counterclockwise. The drain plug is on the left side of the bike, and it is the one that goes in horizontally. On the other side of the bike, we'll go ahead and loosen up the oil fill cap. Okay, at the end of the drain plug there happens to be a magnet, and you want to clean that off, and you want to inspect the O-ring on there, and if that is in rough shape, you want to go ahead and replace that. Move the O-ring. We'll go ahead and take a pick, put it under the O-ring there, and peel it off. You can also use a small screwdriver. Okay, we got it all cleaned up where the O-ring sits, and we're going to install our new O-ring. Just stretch it on there and then get it all the way to the base. Okay, we're going to put the oil drain plug back in, and there is a torque spec on that. It's 14 to 21 foot-pounds or 19 to 28 newton meters. Just keep in mind that you're putting it steel into aluminum, and you don't want to strip that out. Cool. That's it. Okay, now to remove the oil filter, you'll need a special oil filter wrench that won't interfere with the crank sensor on the front of the bike. And Harley Davidson makes 2 of them. The part number on one is HD 42311 or HD 44067, and that's the one we have here. And you'll tilt it towards the crank sensor where it's cut out there, wiggle it onto your oil filter. Now you can put a ratchet on there and remove it.
Ready?
Yep. And you want to have your oil catch pan underneath. Okay, before we install our new filter, we'll go ahead and wipe the mating surface down. Get all the dirt and debris off of there. Extra oil.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll pre-fill the oil filter with a couple ounces of oil, and then we'll take and put some oil on the gasket itself. And we'll go ahead and install that hand tight till it contacts the mating surface, and then go another 1/2 to 3/4 of a turn. Okay, there is a little sticker on there that you can peel off. This is a genuine Harley filter, and you can write your mileage on there and stick that on your bike. Okay, every bike is a little bit different on how much you need to fill it. This one already had oil in it, and we're just changing the oil, so it'll take 2.5 quarts. If the engine was completely dry, it would end up taking 3 quarts of oil. So we'll go ahead and fill the oil up now. Hopefully the camera's picking this up. This is the dipstick here. You want this on the side stand when you're checking the oil. And this would be the full hot mark. And if it's in the thick area here on this particular dipstick, you're fine. And if it's on the very tip here, then you're going to need to add some. So we inserted the dipstick. Now we'll take it out and check the oil level. And we're at the correct level.